cock-shaped. Now, I saw this story today and it made me chuckle because when you see the whole context of it, it's basically people behind the show Loki, which was a pile of shit by the way, being bitter and salty because they never got recognized at an award ceremony recently. So Loki creator shares Writers Guild of America's speech delivered by Miss Minutes after losing to Succession and Hacks. Now Hacks I have not seen yet, but Succession I'm still midway through season 1 and it is hilarious. Brian Cox and Kieran Culkin, absolute legends, but the whole cast of that series is great because, as a very good friend of mine said to me, it's all about the writing and that's why it's great. And again, Succession is one of these shows doesn't bend to the ideology, which is a good thing. So Loki is a disgusting work of pure trash and fiction, as Miss Minutes says. Miss Minutes, I think, is this clock in the series that has very weird takes on things. So even though Hacks and Succession came out winners from last night's WGA Awards, we all know that in a separate timeline. By the way, this shit piece comes from Collider.com. Collider used to be one of these shows many years ago I would avidly watch. I couldn't wait to get home from work to see what John Campea or other people were talking about in the world of movies. But now it's just become another political ideologue, hasn't it? It's an awful platform. That's why it's just online now and people aren't really flocking to their YouTube videos anymore because they're shit. Loki didn't lose the trophy for Best New Series and Best Drama Series. In this particular timeline, the two HBO hit shows, Succession and Hacks, went home empty-handed. Luckily for us, Loki creator Michael Waldron, Doctor Strange in the multiverse of cameos, got access to the speech that we would have seen if Loki had won Best Drama Series. A bit of salt there, right guys? It to me sounds like, well, you know, if we had won, we would have done this, but we didn't win, but we're still going to give you the acceptance speech we would have had if we had won. Do you know what I mean? It's so stupid. The acceptance speech given by Miss Minutes, voiced by Tara Strong, known for its sarcastic comments. So despite the fact the clock is a female in voice, it's non-binary because you're referring to it as it. Okay, whatever, Collider, but this is Collider we're talking about. So Miss Minutes has sarcastic comments, a condescending tone, and it's a clock-shaped cartoon orientation, and it's clock-shaped cartoon stars orientation videos in the Time Variance Authority, the TVA, a division that acts to prevent undesirable timelines and alternate realities from branching out. All of this happens because in Avengers Endgame, Loki manages to escape from 2012 New York when some of the Avengers go back in time to retrieve the Infinity Stones, and he single-handedly creates a new timeline that wasn't supposed to exist. Yeah, and that's how we ended up with Loki and all the other shit shows on Disney+. The clip is a homemade video with a Miss Minutes cardboard cutout, which is what it should have been in the first place, that was submitted to be shown to audiences in case Loki had won. Oh my god. In this speech, Miss Minutes says she'll speak on behalf of Loki screenwriters Bisha K. Ali, who's also behind Ms. Marvel. You know, the teenager who can't really run quickly at the moment, and you know, that trailer for Ms. Marvel. Oh my god, did we have to see people praying together? It's a superhero movie. I might talk about that in a separate video, but that really did wind me up. So Bisha K. Ali, an unfunny British comedian, she's crap. Michael Waldron and all the other writers in between, she thanks the WGA for the prize. In true Miss Minutes fashion, she also adds that she will not be thanking the writers' individual families, even though they asked her to. I laughed so much when I saw that. So I thought I'd just highlight this. It's another bad take from Collider, because who else would talk about this, right? And Loki, who cares about a second season? I don't care that series apparently is resetting what the MCU is going to be in Phase 4. Am I interested in Marvel Phase 4 now? Definitely not. You know what I do like? Marvel Phase 1. when he had proper comic book origin stories. Thor, Captain America, Iron Man. I'd watch those over and over because it's great storytelling. You see the arrogance of man, then he becomes better, figures out what his power set is, and it's great. You're never going to get that again, folks, because, you know, they're the wrong color. There might be Christians, and we can't have that morality in a Marvel universe anymore, can we? It's got to be about Kang, and Kang is the man who's behind it all. Kang's a piece of shit. We don't care about him. Don't care. I'm not interested. So if you enjoyed this video today, folks, make sure, and I haven't had my coffee yet, I'm going to soon settle that one, make sure you leave a like. Make sure you subscribe. And if I were you, I'll check me out on my next video.